Stop running away from buttercream icing. It's not hard if you understand it. That is why I put up this video to guide you. With this video, you can nail any buttercream icing. Yeah. Needing 1 kg of icing sugar and ½ kg of margarine, milk flavor, our sprinkles, piping bag and nozzles, cake comb, turntable and board, serrated and palette knife, and hand mixer. Now is the procedure. Empty your margarine into a bowl and with the help of the hand mixer, begin to cream. Continue creaming for about 6 to 8 minutes until it changes color from yellowish to cream color, just like so. And also cream manually alternatively. Again, empty your icing sugar into a separate bowl, then add in your cream and continue to mix. Cream until everything combines homogeneously and it becomes fluffy and smooth. Add in your condensed milk flavor and continue creaming. You can also choose to use powdered milk or both. As soon as everything becomes nice, creamy and fluffy, scoop about 60% of the cream into a separate bowl and keep as reserve. Now bring in your board on your turntable as well as the cake we intend to cover, which we've already sliced. Add some cream to your board to serve as gum. Also add the cream in between the slices of the cake. Doing this will make the cake more delicious with a greater mouth melting properties. The cake slices should be arranged in such a way that does not promote any gap or space in between the cake slices. Then do the trimming. I already have a video on how to trim a cake. I'll leave it for you in the description. But meanwhile, let's crumb coat the cake. You can call it crumb coating or first coating. We're actually doing this with the 40% of the cream we left in the bowl. So to do that, we'll rub the cream all around the cake and then smoothen it with the aid of our palette knife. While the turntable will help us to move the cake in whichever direction we may want to smooth. And after crumb coating, your cake looks like this. You can allow it in the fridge for about 5 minutes or just allow it ordinarily. Now from the 60% reserve we have, separate your cream into the number of colors you may want to use as your cake design, putting the quantity of color usage into consideration. So in here, I'll be having yellow as my background and blue as a touch, as prescribed by my customer. Now is the time for final coating or second coating. Now we're still using our palette knife to rub in the cream all around the cake. Now the major difference between the first and the second coating is that the second coating must not harbor a crumb. Yes, the cake crumb must not find its way into your cake at this point because it is the final design. So you must be careful. Gently rub the cream all around the cake and then begin to smoothen. The more you do this practically, the more you understand it and the more you do it perfectly. So you're gonna try as much as you can to smoothen the whole cake so it will look nice and good. So to the top of the cake, I'm gonna add more cream in such a way that it fills every portion of the top, and using my palette knife also, I'll get everything well smoothened and I'll trim out the excesses just like so. While doing this trimming, there is one thing you must have in mind. That is called sharp edge. It is a trimming objective of every baker to achieve sharp edge at the top edge of the cake. Very important. It shows how professional you are. You can see the edge is coming gradually and gradually. So just to time and then you get it, okay? You can also see that I try to dip my palette knife in water just to enable me to smoothen the whole thing and get my edge sharp. But if you are using water just like me, you have to be careful so you don't get your frosting too soft. When your frosting loses its texture, your cake will lose its structure. Is that understood? At this point, I think we've done justice to this. You can just play around it, do it as many times as possible just to get it smooth. You may not get it 100%, but at least you can achieve good results. Now I'm using the cake comb on the cake just to give it a design. Yes, don't try to get the whole cake comb design at once. You can go as many times as you can carefully and you get it. There's nothing much. It's just about being careful and have the confidence that you can do it. You can see my work is not 100%, but at least you will achieve something tangible. So at this point, I add my nozzle into my piping bag, add my blue color and begin to pipe. So you can choose any design of your choice, but this is the choice that I've made. So I'll just pipe the blue all around the cake surface close to the edge and then begin to add my sprinkles. Now these sprinkles, to add it, I just throw it as if I'm throwing a stone at the cake. So I'll just throw it as a stone to the cake. I'll do it, I target a particular point and I'll throw the sprinkle into the cake all around until I am done. You can see our cake is becoming more beautiful and more attractive, and I know you are beginning to like it already. For our cake toppings, I added some gums and then stick it with my stick and also pierce it into the cake just like so. Yeah, who they check out? Who they don't you like it? It's very simple but nice. So the next step, I'm gonna add some biscuits. You can freestyle, add any form of toppings you want. Chocolate, you can add fruit, cherries, strawberry, anything you want. You can even make some drips on the cake, just freestyle. And this is how simple and nice we want it. Yes, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do not leave without clicking the like button and share it so that other people who want to learn can see this goodness. I love you guys. Know that your comment keeps me going. Please talk to me and I love you. Bye.